It's Friday. Freaky Friday. It's time to get your groove on. You know who it is. Y'all know what it is. It is the Pregame Network. It's Big Dog Chico. It is Uncle Neely, a.k.a. Two Glizzies. You like that name? Two Glizzies. It's Freaky Friday. We finna get knee deep. Let's go.
Wake up, tap in, drop a super chat now. Morning run go dumb, funniest in town. If you ain't sub yet, sit your ass down. If you ain't sub yet, sit your ass down. Hey runner, grab your coffee.
You sub yet?
Chico.
If you ain't sub yet, sit your ass down. How about that?
Two Glizzies.
Two Glizzies is his name. Two Glizzies is his name. Two Glizzies in plain sight is his game. It is the biggest dog. Chico Tennessee in the place to be. Hey, man, y'all wake y'all ass up. Let's get into it. I don't care if it's afternoon where you're at or is it morning time, nighttime, whatever it is, wherever you are across the globe. First of all, join the conversation. Put your city, your state, your country in the chat right now so we'll know where you're checking in from and we can give you a shout out. You know, any comments?
Montgomery, Alabama checking in. The Gump checking in.
Any
Sacramento checking in.
Any comments that's going to be super chatted. We will be
Pensacola checking in. What you know about Pensacola?
Pensacola, Florida, home of Roy Jones Jr. right down the Panhandle. Might as well be North Florida / Alabama.
That's right. Arizona's checking in the building. B Moore checking in. That's what I'm talking about, Chico. It's all good in the hood. Polk County, Florida. South Haven, Mississippi. What up, South Haven? What up, Haven?
South Haven. Man, everybody around the globe, we appreciate y'all checking in with us on this Good Friday. Hope y'all have some weekend plans. Get up out there, get out of this, get out in the sun and get you some good vitamin D and have a good time. DMV in the building. Oh, now Atlantic Beach, South Carolina. All right. Is that near St. James Island, South Carolina? We'll figure it out later on. We got some things to talk about. Shador Sanders, Coach Prime, recruiting in Colorado, whatever's trending in sports, NBA Finals, of course. What a game. What a damn game. We did a quick recap after the game, but we got to talk about it today with the game popping off tonight.
Must talk about that. Yeah, a big weekend check coming in for Colorado this weekend. In fact, Coach Prime said it the other day when I talked to him. He said, man, I was going to go to Cleveland to watch Grown do his mini camp, but the youth camps and the women camp, particularly coming off fighting cancer this time last year, and the recruits coming in this weekend, I said, nah, I'm going to stay here in Boulder, do my thing here. 8 recruits coming in this weekend. I really think it's 6, Chico. I think 2 of the 8 have already committed. I know Derico out of Miami, the cornerback, because he's been on Get to Know with us already, has already committed. And one of the upsides, man, when you can bring in a group for official visits and already have commits in that group, they help convince the other guys, hey, man, let's play together.
That's exactly what it's about. You know, your players helping to recruit, just like Coach Prime praised Shador Sanders many a times in that first and second season that Shador is our main recruiter, dog, one of our top recruiters, along with Travis and all the players. The players know other players who can play. So they'll put the coaches up on game just in case they might not know or they need to know a few insights or anything like that. They'll ask the player who played against them or played with them, how was he? Yeah. How was he on the field? How was he in the locker room? And all those things. That matters.
And Chico, we try to act like, even in the modern era of professional athletics, we try to act like LeBron, D. Wade, and Bosh were the first 3 people to ever talk about hooking up on the team together. It's been happening since organization exists. Hey, Chico, you finna go over there? Man, I should come too, huh? Man, just thinking we were both there. Man, maybe to work out in a year. And so these players do the same thing. So when you got a guy like Derico coming out of Miami, big baller, cornerback, doing his thing, why wouldn't you bring him in also on a defensive weekend to help convince other defensive players to do what he did? Let's ball together as class of 27.
I think that's smart, man. That's how it works, though. You know, come in, ball with us. You see who we already got. You know, we see who we're bringing in at the quarterback position. we got somebody who can throw the rock. So we need somebody to catch it, protect it, and run it. And defense also. So Coach Prime is building something special out there in Boulder where it's colder and everybody's getting busy.
Chico, I gotta say this because I just love anytime I can say it. One of the 8 that's coming this weekend, when you talk about running that rock, happens to be a running back from Tupelo, Mississippi.
Tupelo, Mississippi.
Dropped 1,000 yards on their ass. So I mean, I'm just saying, Chico. Shout out to the SIP.
All right. I mean, a lot of guys from the SIP, of course. Shout out to the state of Mississippi. Shout out to, speaking of the SIP, not to change the subject too much, but shout out to JJ from the SIP also. Comedian JJ, legendary comedian JJ from the SIP. Jim Hill High School with Coach Uncle Neely. And how in the hell they end up in the same damn classroom, I don't know. But we're looking forward to
JJ, because JJ got held back. That's why. I mean, the Joker a year older than me, and we end up in the same class.
JJ, you're older?
Let me tell you this. It's like I told y'all about Shadua and Dylan Gabriel. Somebody either had to degrade or somebody had to upgrade. How did you like? So me and JJ, shout out to JJ, and we in the same class together. He a year older than me. Either I was exceptional, or he was special. Like, which one y'all want to pick?
Oh Lord, I didn't know y'all was about the same age though. I thought
JJ
he was younger.
No,
I would have been at that.
Older.
Okay, all right, JJ been around for a minute, man.
Yeah. So which one y'all want? Y'all go admit that Unc was very good in math, so he had a class with a senior. Y'all go admit that JJ had a class with a junior because he was poor in math. Which one you want?
Either way. It's like me when I realized I was doing something wrong in math. Or either my sister was doing something right when she showed up in the class with me. I was like, hold up, time out. Hold up. Why my little sister up in here?
Little sister.
Now I got to behave and everything. First of all, I got to get up out of this class. I can't be in the same class with she up in here. So I'm going to be, this is wrong.
I just got grades. One question. Go, how many years younger was she? And please don't say like 3.
Nah, she graduated the year after, right? Yeah, after a year or 2 years after. One of them.
Oh, that's right. Lethal Gaming. Bobo can coach that rock now. Y'all he'll be in there this weekend on the visit.
Yeah. 2027 class. And I saw a
Rasmussen. That's the other one. My bad. When you put the list up, Rasmussen has already committed from Utah. And he's coming on the visit as well. So you got 8 coming, but 2 already count. And so you're trying to get the other 6.
Nice. As far as the coaching staff and what they're looking for, you got the offensive line, and we saw the guys on Get to Know talk about how they come in and they can connect with Coach Gunnar White because he's a walk-on and he understands where it comes from. Just talk about that connection and some of the things that the players said to you about connecting with the coaches that recruited them.
Yeah, appreciate that, Chico. I think it's a good counterpoint to all the noise that you heard leading up to these hires. Remember when Gunnar White was hired, the noise out there, the naysayers out there, the haters, if you will, out there, the prime doubters were saying, hey, who's this? Let's just say it frankly, who's this young white kid that didn't play in the NFL? Who the hell is he to coach Colorado offensive line? Not understanding what Gunnar White brings to the table as far as how he has risen up in the football system, working with Coach Prime, and has earned the right to have an opportunity for that in his past works. But his knowledge of the game, and then it was going to be augmented with G&G coming in as well, Coach George Hagman and Coach Andre Girard. And so you fast forward and you look how much better the offensive line played currently than the year before. And then you talk to recruits now, and who is the one person they're saying was the difference maker in them coming to Colorado? Gunnar White. You heard LaMarcus Bug Jones, another Mississippi roots guy, played here at Callaway High School, now up in Brentwood Academy in Tennessee. 6'6", 285, 17-year-old, will be at Colorado next year. The one who said, hey, I'm bringing more than Jordan Seaton brought to the table, and I'm not going to leave. And who does he say is the reason he got there? He didn't say Deion Sanders. He didn't say Chico Cleveland. He didn't say Uncle Neely. He said, "Oh, Gunnar White. The relationship I built with Gunnar White is why I'm coming to Colorado." Same thing on the defensive side of the ball. When you have players say, "No, man, I'm coming from Georgia and all the schools that's in between Georgia and Colorado. I'm skipping all of them and I'm coming to Colorado because I want to play for Coach Carter. I want to play for Coach Pond." So that's an example of two young coaches that people question why Prime was giving them, quote unquote, an opportunity. Were they prepared for it? And it's already bringing benefits because bodies are coming because bodies want to play for them. And it's one of the things I heard Coach Prime say in a staff meeting about a year ago, maybe even 2 years ago. He said, it can't just be about me. We can't have players who want to come to Colorado solely because they want to play for Coach Prime, Deion Sanders. If they're in your room, they got to want to play for you too. We got to start getting you guys out there where people want to come play for you.
Mm-hmm.
And then you see it happening within a year period later of when you talk to these players in this class of 2027, most of them are crediting the position coach and not necessarily just totally the head coach.
That's exactly like you said, what Coach Prime wanted.
Yep.
You know, you can't ask for anything much more than that. Unless we
it's hard in life, Chico, to ask for more to get more than what you asked for. Coach Prime said, I want to see players come because of y'all, and now you're seeing players come because of y'all. Now, of course, he's still vetting them. He's still stamping them and approving them, and they still know they're playing for a Hall of Famer with a gold jacket and the head coach, the best to ever do it. But it can't just be him.
Right. That's what makes it so dynamic right there. You got other guys that players want to come play for. I love it. Like it. I love it. I want some more of it. We got to talk about the women. The women's camp went down. Youth camp. We saw some pictures from the special camp. I think it was.
Shout out to Petros with Goonsville. He covered the women's camp for us yesterday. So that's dropping tomorrow on the network, and probably this weekend. Turn your notification buttons on. Maybe me and Chico will even hop on and do a reaction to some of the clips and some of the things you see with that community building. They got to, of course, meet all the staff, go through drills, and had a sit down with Coach Prime, a Q&A with Coach Prime. Wonderful day out in Boulder, Colorado with the women's camp, and it continues to be done like no other institution is doing it.
Exactly. Let me see. I was still looking for. I guess I didn't find it right now, did I? Nope. All right. Well, we'll go to this right here then. Shouts out once again. Hope Louisiana Glenn had a great weekend for his birthday. You feel me? Because we gave him a shout out last week for his birthday. Shout out to him and everybody else who was there at the camp.
Yo.
Shift gears and pivot for a minute because we're going to come back to Colorado football for y'all out there if y'all are just checking in. But if we go to some basketball before we go to Cleveland, let's pause right quick and go to some basketball. The NBA Finals. I think we saw the greatest game in the NBA Finals history. Probably it's definitely in our history. But you saying you don't know, because people think it's the greatest game for different reasons. You got 29-point lead that was just wiped away. The Spurs could have just ran the clock out for the rest of the game and probably would have won that game. What do you think about the game that you saw just what was it, the day before yesterday? And we're gonna talk about tonight also. But what did you think about that game?
Yeah, I hesitate and pause to call it the greatest NBA Finals game ever, simply because I remember the ones that are close the whole time. And frankly, if this wasn't the New York Knicks, who were much like the Dallas Cowboys, you got half the people tuned in to watch them lose, the other half to watch them win. Most people would turn the channel when there's a 29, 25, 20-point game going into a fourth quarter. So that's why I'm not going to say it's the greatest. It mathematically is no doubt about it the greatest comeback in NBA Finals history. It's probably up there with one of the greatest just comebacks, period. But mathematically, it's absolute the largest in NBA Finals history. 29-point deficit with about 8 minutes or so to go in the third, 20 points in the fourth. And we know 20 points is not a lot in the NBA, and that's not making an excuse for it. But I will say this. you can't come back from down 29 without help from your opponent. And the San Antonio Spurs, whether it is the immaturity of the players on the court or the immaturity of the head coach, and here's what I mean by immaturity. I don't mean cracking jokes, immaturity. I mean a lack of experience in that moment.
Yeah.
Whether it is the players, the coach, a combination thereof, the immaturity in the situation, they really helped the New York Knicks come back. And then the New York Knicks, as we used to say back in the hood, Chico, walk it down. Like, just like, don't quit. Don't give up. Like, you know,
yeah.
Chico, eventually she going to give you a phone number.
I don't know about that. That's a little bit different, but go ahead.
Chico, I'm just saying that's the mentality. Walk it down, Chico. Don't take a day off. And what the Knicks didn't do is they didn't take a play off. They didn't say, oh, man, it's 29. Let's bench our starters for a long time. And if the bench comes in and knocks it down 6, we'll go back. No, they played to try to come back the whole time. The Spurs started playing to massively extend the lead instead of playing with the lead and adding to it. And what I mean by this, man, I think they were one time 8 possessions in a row. They took a 3-pointer.
Taking threes, man. What are we doing? I'm watching
8
this like
in a row and didn't make 9 of them. And now if you go to the other side, this didn't happen, but this is what potentially could. 8 possessions times 2, if they make theirs, that's 16 points for them. You added none, they added 16.
Right.
16 for 29, 13. It's like you letting them back in the game with your decision making.
Yep. Poor decision making.
Poor. I'm not even going to talk about execution because misses happen, turnovers happen, no matter what the situation is. But just the decision making, the shot selection, the timing of the shot as it relates to the shot clock, you helped them come back, and they graciously accepted your help and put belt to ass and took the lead with mere seconds to play. The first lead they had of the game. Took it when it was the most important time to have it.
I think that I saw a graphic that said the Knicks led for 58.3 seconds of the game. That's it. But those were the most important seconds.
Oh yeah,
of the damn game.
Yeah, absolutely was. So shout out to the Knicks because not everybody is built to capitalize on the opportunity given to you by your opponent. Not everybody has that patience and clarity. And we can't say enough about the job that Coach Mike Brown has done. You can't say enough even about the players and Big Cat having the wherewithal to get the fans to crowd out the inbound. Yeah. Like there's a lot of stuff that took place. A lot of stuff that took place.
I had never seen that before. I had never seen that before. The crowds being
I've seen it happen before, but I've seen the refs say move back.
There you go. And I was so surprised that the ref didn't, blow the whistle. Hey, back up a little bit, give him a little space.
Give him space.
Do something. I think that was a little bit on the experience of the refs too. He might have been caught up in the moment. He
either totally didn't see it or turned a blind eye to it. Like, I want to err on the day he just didn't see it because Cat on the slide was making it happen. So I know he didn't see that part. But what you're supposed to do before you get to play the ball is you check his surroundings.
Yeah.
Then hey, here you go. And you had 2 fans like damn near touching him.
Yeah, they were right there in his face. And Cat had a great effort to tip that pass.
I still say credit to Mike Brown because he had the coaching wherewithal in the situation to guard the inbounder. Whereas the San Antonio Spurs didn't guard the most dangerous man. Who's the most dangerous man? Wemby 7'5"? No, the most dangerous man is the man that's inbound the ball because nobody's on him.
Yeah.
So he was not only open to drive down the lane and tip it back, he was going to be open for a 3, and the brother already scored 30-something.
Exactly. So nobody guarding him.
Wemby why would you leave out there guarding.
Anyway? Here's the philosophy. I guess he was thinking, Wemby, you guard the guy on the ball, make him shoot over you because of the time that's on the clock. Okay, all right. But that's going to take Wemby away from the glass,
and
away
that
from the
work.
potential rebound.
That did work because Brunson had to take a shot over Wemby and it hit the front of the rim. It was short. That did work.
Right.
But the guy that was helping Wemby did nothing defensively on Brunson, but allowed the inbound to go right down the damn lane.
He was lost in the sauce. You can't be lost in the sauce, man.
No,
you got to have seasoning.
That sauce a motherfucker.
Your meat.
That sauce, when that sauce, the right sauce on the meat will get you lost.
Oh,
It'll be
man.
hard to get up out of it.
Well, that seems like what happened. Game 4, game 5, right? Yeah, game
5.
Yeah, game 5, right? Game
Yeah.
5
And
in
here's
San
the beauty.
Antonio.
Here's the beauty of this thing, Chico. Can we keep it filthy McNasty?
Keep it funky.
Here's a couple things gonna happen. Much like I said about JJ, you're gonna have to get blamed. You had to get credit. This series ain't over till somebody win 4. The New York Knicks can win tonight, and they got 4, and it's a wrap.
Yep.
But you're still in a situation that should the Spurs win, you still got 2 to play after that. Now, Neely, what that mean? Y'all do realize in every game the Spurs have been up. This is not a situation
double digit
where it's 3-1 and the Spurs have never been winning a game. They've been behind. So, like in 1999, when these same 2 teams played and the Spurs won 4-1, it was a lot of belt to ass them games. You know, Ewing was out, et cetera. You know, and we don't have to revisit history. This series ain't like that. Like every game that's been played, the Spurs had just as much chance, if not more of a chance, to win than the Knicks did.
Right.
So you can't concede that this can't happen for the next 3 games, the same thing. But here's the other point I want to make, Chico, to put it in perspective. And yeah, Jewel or whoever, go ahead and get ready because I'm finna talk about the King, LeBron damn James.
He's scared.
For everybody to sit here and talk about how much this series is over because the Knicks are up 3-1, if you can't tip your cap and go, man, I remember when Golden State was up 3-1. And the team they were playing came back and won 3 in a damn row. LeBron damn James.
LeBron damn James.
The only time it was done, somebody still playing in the NBA did it.
Yeah. They don't have LeBron, but they do have the alien.
They
do have Wemby. I don't know, I'll say, you know, with them being up double digits in all the games, Knicks having to play hero ball. It's just crazy that the Knicks have been playing so well throughout the playoffs, playing Knick basketball, not just playing well or winning, you know, hero ball. They've been blowing the hell out of people because they've been playing Knick basketball. I love the way they drive and dish and continue to move the ball until they get that good shot that they want. Not good shot. They had a good shot. They move the ball until they get a great shot, a better shot, you know, than what they had. So I would like to see them do more of that. I saw it a little bit here and there last game, but they were still relying on Bronson a lot. I think OG took it upon himself to be even more aggressive than previous games. The huge block on De'Aaron Fox and the huge tip in, that might have put him in position to be the finals MVP if they mess around and win in 6, I think.
I will, you know what, man, that makes it, Chico. Do a whole show on that. A great teaser right there, boy. I ain't been teased like that since 12th grade.
Hold on.
Yeah. But I'll say this, Chico. As great as that block was, again, talking about helping out your opponent, it shouldn't have been a shot to block. Why are you shooting the ball? Dribble around.
I swear, dog. I swear.
So I got a question.
I know he's fighting himself right now, and wherever he is, he's fighting himself for that one.
I got a question for you, Chico. I'm gonna put you on the spot like you do me.
Okay.
Game 4. And there's a lot of things. Head coach, Wemby, or Fox. If you had to blame one person for the loss, who you blaming?
Head coach, Wemby, or Fox. It's the head coach. Wemby did miss those 2 free throws. Fox did make a bonehead decision on that play right there. At least it was aggressive, but still.
It was aggressive, but it was stupid.
Dumb. But
low black hole IQ, low situational IQ.
You had all the opportunities in the world to stop the clock, slow the game down, extend the game, control the game a lot more. Hey, no more threes. Only shoot when we got 5 seconds left on the shot clock. You can control that. After that third three, you should have been like, hold up, timeout. You take another three, your ass gonna be sitting next to me. You're gonna be wishing you could take
But that's a bar. We can't hold up. We have to stop on bars and analyze them. Another three, your ass gonna be sitting next to me. I love it. Go ahead.
And that's real deal. You know, and Wemby on this one right here, this is when I was like, okay, y'all trying to give the game away or y'all trying to make it close for Vegas. Something is going on because Wemby shot a three. Damn near contested, right? Whether you could say any of his threes are not contested, but damn near contested. Wemby shot it, missed it. Somehow the ball got back to him. He pulled up another one.
He went Chico.
Why? There's no need for it. This when you hold the ball in your hand like this, like a loaf of bread, as if nobody's going to take it, though. And you do like that. Hey, man, hey. You go over there. Orchestrate the offense, take control of it, hold the ball. Take it back to high school one time, man. Go 5 wide. Pass it over there. You run through, you set the pick, you come through, you get the ball, you pass it over there. You run through, you get the pick, it's the same thing over and over again. It'll work in the NBA too. I'm dead serious. So it's on the coach all day, dog. It's on the coach. Shout out to Coach Willie Maxey, legendary coach in Alabama. You know, won the state championship in 1994. Coach Maxey with an A. Kobe Bryant, that thing, man. So I put that on the coach. He'll learn from it.
I'll tell you what, Chico. I'm gonna get to where you're going. I'm gonna make it to your house, but I'm gonna go around the block the other way.
Go ahead. Go around that bad neighborhood.
It's going through the bad neighborhood. The street ain't even paid. Yeah, Wemby's 2 free throws. Okay, but you know, free throws are missed all game long. And had he made those 2, they'd have won the game. I get that. Wemby's badass 3 again instead of going to the paint. Chico, I'm right with you. I get that. Here's where I'm going to put some blame on Wemby. Now give me that. Now y'all pause now. Just slow down. I'm pulling up the Chico house with the
blaming on the whim.
At no time in the fourth quarter did I see the leader of the Spurs team, which ain't the coach. Teams are player-led. Championship teams are player-led. At no time did I see the leader of the Spurs say, hey, y'all come in.
Yeah, gather up.
Come in.
Right here.
We're going to win this fucking game, man. Stop playing with these boys. We up 15. We was up 29. Stop the bullshit. We finna win this game. Hold up real quick. Let's talk.
Yeah.
Never saw that from him.
And it's definitely needed.
It was definitely needed.
Yeah.
Let's shift to Fox. Do y'all remember the movie Blue Chips when they had to go back and review the tape on Tony? Because Tony was messing with the spread. Fox had about 3 turnovers, man. I don't know who the hell he was throwing the ball to.
I swear.
It didn't even look like an NBA turnover. It looked like me at the boys club. Oh, I thought you were gonna be there. Like he threw it to the scores table one time.
Right. Like, are y'all practicing?
However, having said all that, Chico, I have to arrive at my final destination and hit en route on GPS that I have to lay this loss at the coach's feet.
Yes,
because the coach is ultimately in charge. The coach had other opportunities to call timeouts. And you keep in mind, this is the NBA Finals. And Neela, what does that matter? Man, do you know how many damn media timeouts it is in the game? Because they got to go to commercial. You have plenty of time to talk.
Yeah.
And no one said, next nigga shoot a 3, come to sit next to me. Nobody said, don't shoot the ball in the first 12 seconds of the shot clock.
Right. Come on, man.
Nobody said, and when you shoot, even though it may be a stoppage of the clock if they foul you, OG can't hurt us offensively if he out the game. Like, let's still get some stuff going to the basket, fellas. Mid-ranges are better than threes. Layups are better than mid-range. Let's attack. Stop shooting these threes because we up. I understand that if you hit a 3, we're going to go from 29 to 32 and 32 to 35. But that ain't what we're trying to do. What we're trying to do is not go from 29 to 16.
Yeah, we're trying not to give them hope in their building.
If we trade baskets with them, if we just play basketball, we will keep the lead.
Yeah.
What happens is you lose the lead by us not scoring and then them scoring. If we dribble clock out, that's less possession time for them. If we make a 2 with limited time on the clock, not only we added to it, We've decreased their opportunities. Now they got to be in the rush. Fellas, we're putting ourselves in the rush. That doesn't come from a player, no matter if he's 7'5" or not. That has to come from the head coach. So I'm with you, Chico. I'm pulling in that same driveway. I'm putting loss at game 4 squarely on the shoulders of the coach.
Well, what about game 5 then? What do we expect from game 5? Getting ready to go down. It's actually Saturday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. That's tomorrow.
Chico, this I'm torn, man. I'm torn. I really want, like I told y'all in the beginning, I picked the Spurs, and I picked the Spurs 4-2. And I always said what the Knicks would have to do to win, and I also admitted that the Knicks had the better story. This is a great storyline for sports. And in that vein, I would love to see the Knicks, if they're going to win it on their court. That way, you know, they ain't got to fly no plane and land and tear the city up. They can already start tearing the city up when they're there. Mm-hmm. Hey, play tear the club up by 3 6 Mafia. That's what they're going to do in New York. Right. They're finna tear the club up. To me, San Antonio is what they've been in every damn game we talked about, Chico. And now it is mathematically a fact. It ain't an opinion. It's a must-win game.
Yeah.
And they have the benefit that if they do what they have been doing, which is have the lead in the game, but just finish like they did on that one game, you can have game 7 at the crib.
There you go.
I can totally see the New York Knicks dominating this game and winning it and going home and getting this trophy, the Larry O'Brien trophy, on Saturday night in San Antonio. But I can also see San Antonio grabbing their sack and saying, hey, one game at a time, one possession at a time. Hey, Fox, you hear me? One possession at a time.
Have your head in the game. Have your head in the game, man. That's what you got to do, especially as a point guard. I've seen clips of Chris Paul when he played with the Spurs and how he was keeping just in the game, in the moment, and having Wemby think the game also. One point they were fighting for a loose ball, you know, with the opposing team. And instead of Chris Paul jumping in there, he told Wemby, "You get in there and tie it up because you will get the jump ball call.
Yeah,
and of course you will get it as opposed to me." That's
just basketball IQ,
game, dog.
Situation IQ.
Situation.
But when Mike Brown got fired from Sacramento, the day before he got fired, who was it? Fox, who Mike Brown had said, "Hey, stay on the shooters. Nobody run out at them because the last thing we need to do is foul a 3-point shooter." And what did Joker do? Run out there, foul, and the guy hit the 3-point, they lose the game.
Yeah.
Like the guy has a history of, dog, keep your head. I appreciate the 18 points. I appreciate the 25 points. But these 3 or 4 other plays that you killing us, dog.
Killing us.
It's almost like the reverse of Big Body Brunson. Man, Neely, what you mean? How are you comparing those two? Because Brunson does so well in key moments, you forget he done took 30 shots. Because he make them big ones that you forget he missed 5 before that.
Yeah.
And it's the same thing with Fox. Fox will show up in some moments that are clutch that you forget about the idiotic stuff he did. But this time the idiotic stuff was in the 4th quarter and all the way to the end, and now we can't forget it.
Mm-hmm. Well, you said
that's right. That's right, Lethal. Like, I mean, he's been the same player since Sacramento. He cost them games. They're doing the same stuff in the waning minutes of a game, making poor basketball IQ decisions.
Mm. Well, let's say the Knicks mess around and win this one. Who would you put as the finals MVP? Brunson, 36 points last game. OG Anunoby, 33 points and a huge block and a huge tip in to propel them to the win. Cat Towns only 13 points this past game, but did have 10 rebounds and had that key tip also. They win Saturday night with a performance like we've been seeing. Who do you think should be the finals MVP?
I'm gonna still have to go Big Body Brunson. You know, even though I appreciate what you said about the game that kept it from being 2-2, right? I appreciate that, Chico. That's well stated. That's food for thought, and you make a great point. However, if you look at the totality of the series, without Brunson, they done. Without Brunson's play, even including taking 30 shots, without Brunson's play, like they might get swept without Brunson.
Yeah,
because he was the spark plug when they were down 14 to come back. He was the spark plug when they were down 12 to come back. He was the spark plug with OG when they were down 29, to come back. So I still got to go with the big body 6'2" guy out of Villanova for MVP. And not only MVP, it cements him in the pantheon of great all-time Knicks who 30 years from now, people who did not see him play will be walking around Queens and Brooklyn and the Bronx and Brunson jerseys, just like you see people walking around New York in Willis Reed jerseys or Patrick Ewing jerseys. He will be forever a Knick after this. Yeah.
Yes, indeed. Shout out to big body Brunson. New York going crazy up there. If you all are in New York area, man, y'all stay safe, dog.
They got to calm down, dog.
Y'all make sure y'all stay safe in the NYC. You feel me? Let us know in the chat right now who's your MVP if the Knicks win this finals for the first time in 50+ years. Yes,
every time I leave the house, you know what I want? Every time I leave the house.
Johnny T's. To slap somebody.
That happens too, but every time. See, that's summertime. Every time I leave the house, Chico, you know what I want most of all?
What's that? Make it back home.
I want to come back home. That's simple, Chico. Every time. There's sometimes, I'm going to get this, I'm going to do that, But every time I leave the house, I want to come back home. What they got to do with this? I'm going to tell you what they got to do with this. Man, the way y'all acting over basketball in these streets, somebody's not going to go back home, man. Stop playing. It ain't that serious. Just entertainment.
They don't know how to
let people go back home, man.
Man, people don't know how to act in these streets. People don't know how to act. A lot of people have never won before, never been in a position like this to win before, so they don't know really how to act. We tear up. I saw them tear up a yellow cab. What did the yellow cab do to y'all?
They ain't done nothing to y'all, dog. That man just want to go home. That man working for a living, just want to go home. Y'all would tag car because you celebrate.
Tore the bad car. That's messed up.
Dog. Stop, y'all.
That's messed up. Another thing y'all need to stop out there too in the Twitter world, whatever, all these parody pages or fake pages or whatever pages putting out their false narratives and fake info and things of that nature.
Come on, dog.
And Coach Prime ain't with it. Dog, I ain't with it. I'll clap back at you in a minute. That might be a bar too. I ain't with it. I'll clap back at you in a minute.
Ball.
Oh man,
we done dropped a lot of balls today. But man, the thing is, Chico, is like parody at whose expense? Like you get the clickbait, it goes viral, and you make your money off social media from all the clicks. But in the fine print, you say parody account. And then let's just keep it a thou-wow. Let's keep it a million nasty on them. Half the mofos out there don't know what parody mean.
Right. I thought they were talking about the bird.
This Negro said parody.
Trust me, I'm sure that's exactly what some people thought out there.
They gonna put out there that Deion Sanders done told freshmen they can't make no NIL money.
How dumb is that? They even type.
And then they go around the world with people again not knowing what parody mean, or even if you know what it means, you're still clicking and sharing it, right? So now the algorithm finna feed it and promote it. Because the algorithm don't care what it say. It just knows, hey, this thing has been getting touched.
Right.
You make money off touches. Now let's let it get touched to a bigger group.
Right.
And again, I say at whose expense? Now you got the rumor mill out there, you got class of 2027 folks doing their summer condition at their high school. Like, yeah, man, I was thinking about Colorado, but I heard, they da. And so that's why I say some of these folks under the umbrella of parody ain't really playing.
No, they know what they're doing.
There you go.
Misinformation.
Yeah, they know what they're doing.
They know that it'll get to someone somewhere and they'll believe it. They won't fact check. They won't look and see who did this, who said this, who put it out there, or let's just see if the freshmen are getting or not getting. They'll just take their word for it and leave it like that. So I like the fact that Coach Prime claps back at these things so that they can see them. you know, they can see what Coach Prime has responded to this instead of just leaving it out there and then expecting people to find out that it's a parody account. No, I'm gonna shoot you down. So, yeah, man, that's crazy to even put that out there. But just wanted to let everybody know that that's totally false, fake, flogging. You know what I mean? Face breaking,
capping,
big
face
ass. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you somebody who's not capping. You know, and it's going down in a major way up there in Cleveland.
Oh, you must got to be talking about Shador if you're talking about no caps on.
Yeah, we talking about Shiggity. Damn it. Shador Sanders up in Cleveland. And the QB battle's going on. You got clips from Shador, got clips from Deshaun Watson out there, the veteran. What's your thoughts on what you've been seeing so far from both quarterbacks and how the QB situation could or should be handled in Cleveland?
It's amazing, man. What they say in the old church, in the Bible, babies and fools. It's amazing how babies and fools keep landing on their feet. Like, this situation is really working out wonderfully for the Cleveland Browns. I mean, how many people right now at their OTAs, their mini camps, going into the summer, and they really truly have two good quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Now, I understand who the best quarterback is. I understand who's going to eventually be the starter no matter what. I know who the future of the organization is. But right now, as idiotic as the moves were to put the Browns in the current situation, it's really worked out quite well for the Browns because they got choices. They got decisions. They got both quality guys, decent human beings with a strong arm and all that kind of stuff. So shout out to the Browns for somehow doing what my dad said was never possible, Chico. And what my dad told me was never possible was, he said, son, you can't pick up a turd from the clean end. But somehow they have found a way to pick up a turd. And they found the one spot that maybe had a piece of corn in or something that they really ain't touching the doo-doo. They got, you know. Having said that, Browns got to give Watson his opportunity, coming back and off that injury and all that stuff and that $40 million. But you can't stop Shador Sanders from rising to the top. And I loved his press conference. In fact, Chico, go ahead and pull up the
I got
pregame Instagram page.
Oh, the pregame.
Yeah. And the most recent two posts, let's play those from his presser, because you talk about an excellent way of dealing with the media. One, Chico and I pointed out last year, the one that was posted today, Chico, we can start with that one. You and I pointed out last year how body language, we could see that the head coach had no relationship nor desired a relationship with Shador. And in a press conference this year, they asked Shador, what is the biggest difference maker in your performance on the field this year? On the field, not driving home, not at McDonald's, not in the on the field. He said, my relationship with the coach. My relationship with the coach. That's something I didn't have last year.
Right.
He said, I don't want to let Monken down. I love Coach Monken and his staff. And he has me in a position because our relationship that I want to do well for him. And dog, let me tell you something. When you reach a point in whatever you're doing, I don't care if it's cleaning cars, sweeping the street. When you get in a way where you're doing it because of what you believe in the person next to you or the people you got around you, when you're doing it for more than just you, you're not just a winner, you're on the way to being a champion.
You have to have that why. You can't just wake up and try to manufacture some motivation. Your motivation got to be there already, and it got to be outside of you. Something bigger than what you. Yeah, hey man, we've heard Coach Prime mention that many times, that we've seen it, how it has impacted players in big situations also. So, you know, you got a legendary coach like Coach Prime. He knows what makes players tick, man. He knows what makes them tick. Yeah. I got a clip right here, before we even get to
do your thing.
The other way. It might be.
If one of us chooses to do something, we all gonna do it together as a team. It's not no individual.
Oh no, you got to set that up better.
All right,
I know.
That's go ahead.
Yeah, you got to hit a reporter question. So that's the one before on the IG page.
Okay.
So it was one today, and then there was one yesterday, because you got to hear the setup to it when he checked this dude.
Okay, well, I don't have that one right now. We'll wait for a second. Give me a minute to download that one, Bob.
Oh man, take your time. This our show. What they gonna do? Knock us off there?
Definitely not gonna do that. Because guess what? We got it ready right here. Good job, producer Manny in the back right there. There you go. Are we good right there? Can y'all hear that?
On the field as,
Can't hear us
as a
enough.
quarterback, and what's the way COD maybe has helped you and benefited you the most in what you do on the field?
I'd say relationship. I never want to let my coaches down at all at any point. You know, even if it may look like a good day, if I know.
Hold up. Rewind it again.
I'd say relationship. I never want to let my coaches down at all at any point. You know, even if it may look like a good day, if I know internally, like, it's a couple things I messed up on, it's just a relationship. That's what I'm based off of, and that's what I appreciate a lot. All these coaches, you know, having that relationship, and we know everything coming from, like, a get better standpoint, you know, and just being able to talk. So if I miss a throw out there, it's like, dang, I don't even want to talk to the coach. I'm like, I let him down, you know. But I think that's just how we all feel on this team. Like, we love Coach Monken and all the coaches that's with him.
Coming from a get better standpoint, let me break that. Let me decode that for y'all.
Decode.
I got a coach that wants me to be good. I got a coach that wants me to excel. I got a coach now that wants me to be the best player I can be. Like, he's invested in me getting better. He wants me to get better. What I had last year was a coach that just told me something, but was agnostic toward the results. Like, I don't care if you do it or not, kid. Like, you know, because I don't want you to play here no way. And so now I have a relationship with a coach that I want to perform high. And even when they tell me good day, if I know I messed up on something that he wanted me to work on, I actually feel bad about it because I feel like I let him down, because here's a guy who's believing in me and investing in me and wants me to be the best I can be, versus not wanting me to be.
Right.
Like, imagine being taught math, Chico, by a teacher that wants you to flunk. Imagine being taught math by a teacher who don't care if you pass a flunk. Now, imagine being taught math by a teacher that wants you to pass.
Shouts out to the great Mr. Ernest Swift. I know you'll see this too. One of the greatest math teachers ever. Shout out to you. Appreciate you. I should have stayed in your class a lot more, but
just he was parody. He was parody. Just
all right, but look,
the other people else's.
Look, you said it right though, man. Just because they bait the hook don't mean you have to take it, right, Unc?
Yeah.
You got another example of that right here. Shadur Sanders.
Run
it. Hosting a workout prior to training camp with teammates, or you going to
Question was, just in case y'all don't hear that, Shadur, do you plan on hosting a workout, you know, with teammates, basically what he's saying?
What do you mean attend Deshaun's?
I think he's having a workout for teammates.
Pause right there, Chico. So let me tell you about whoever that was from the Cleveland media. I don't know him. Can't see him, don't know the voice. I ask you a question already knowing there's a conflict in my question. So I already know Deshaun Watson has already told us he's hosting workouts. So instead of asking you, hey, Shadur, will you be attending Deshaun's workouts? You say, hey, Shadur, are you going to have some workouts? Oh, yeah, I do that every year, work with my receivers. Oh, okay, because just wondering because, are you going to go to Deshaun's? Because I didn't know he had one. See,
why are we doing that?
Run it, Chico. Now that people know the context, run it.
Prior to training camp with teammates, or are you going
to
attend Deshaun's?
What do you mean attend Deshaun's?
I think he's having a workout for teammates. South Florida.
I just think that was just a question to try to start something, honestly.
Wow.
I think we're a team.
Chico, he cut it off right there.
Top of you, dog.
Look, like, I ain't even gonna play politically correct. I ain't even gonna try to dance around it. Hey, bro, you trying to start some shit.
Yeah. Damn, I love that about Shadur, dog. Listen, man, I'm gonna call you out about it. I'm not gonna sit here and try to act like I'm dancing around and answer or anything like that, dog. Play the clip, dog.
If one of us chooses to do something, we all gonna do it together as a team. It's not no individual thing. So that's the thing. Like the quarterback room, like we all connected, we all cool. That's the difference. Like we all cool, we all communicate with each other. Hey, there's nobody's single individual idea because that creates separation with, okay, now what receiver's gonna show up for this guy? Nah, we all a team. We all gonna come as one. We all gonna get together as one team and get things done. Cause then that's what that causes separation and just a messed up vibe. And it's like that's not really what we own this year. We own like being a great team.
The vibe. That's not what we own this year. We're trying to be a great team.
He checked his ass. Cause like here's the deal.
Damn
what
sure
y'all
did.
trying to set up is Deshaun got people down in Florida July 1st through 3rd. I didn't know for whatever reason, and I told everybody to come to Texas July 1st through 3rd. Now y'all trying to see which receivers go well.
Yeah.
So you asked me a question because ever since Jackson State, I work with my receivers in the offseason. You know that. So you know I'm gonna do it. And then you knew because Deshaun had his press conference, you knew he was doing one, but instead of asking the question framed that way, you tried to invite conflict in. And to the chat out there, I kind of lied to y'all. I assumed who it was. I knew the name. I just ain't want to say the name on our platform. Appreciate y'all typing it though. He gets no love here.
No love. There you go. There you go.
Go, we right there together. He'll get a little note here.
No love.
Yeah. Now, if he ever say my name or Chico name on his show, we will say his name on our show because, like Coach Prime and Shadigity, we do swing back.
You ain't lying.
You see us, they got awfully quiet in some other places.
Church mouse. No coach can coach Shedeur Sanders harder than Deion Sanders. Coach Prime did. That's number one. Number two, no one has higher expectations for Shedeur Sanders than Shedeur Sanders. In other words, Grown is built for this.
Yeah.
If there's a mistake, pre-snap or whatever, he'll stop the play and make you guys reset. He coaches you up hard during practice. Just, what is that? I guess what's your view of that? How much does that help you when you have a head coach that's not afraid to set expectations in the middle of a practice like that?
Seems like something familiar I was used to. It seems like a guy that I'm real familiar with. So I enjoy it. I definitely like his expectations he has for us, and it gives you no choice but to be great or to get out the way. I think it's just that simple.
Just that simple, big dog.
Chico, what I loved about that is I remember it happening. I've seen it. One thing about Coach Prime, I don't know what it is about his whistle, but it's his whistle. It's a million whistles out there. But some way, the way he blow his, you're like, oh, that's Prime whistle.
It's gold, huh?
The offense will be out there lined up, just about to snap the ball, then snap the ball. You hear Prime whistle, and Grown used to be like, kind of just spike the ball, like, man, this mofo. like, man, let's run the play first, man.
Yeah.
No, wait a minute, dog, what are you doing right there? Why are you right there? He ain't supposed to be right there.
Yeah.
And so when they asked him, the Cleveland media, hey, when Monken does that, how does it, man, I'm used to that. I've been coached like that since I picked up a ball.
Mm-hmm. Detail oriented. You're not just gonna let you run the play and I see this guy, his splits are not correct out there. That's gonna mess up everything, especially when we get in the game. Who knows where his split's gonna be at then?
I've seen Coach Prime, to be clear, stop the play and say, okay, everybody, offense, defense. I'm not talking about walk through like jog. I mean literally walk. Slow walk the play. I want to show y'all something. And everybody just be like inching along. All right, stop. Dog, who man is that right there? Why he open? Fix it, defense.
Slow it down for y'all to see it because I see it before it even happens. I'm seeing
something before y'all even snap the ball that this is deficiency in this play call.
Yeah.
And y'all not seeing it, so let me y'all crawl through the play. I'm going to show you something.
Crawl through it. I used to love to do that. Not trying to put myself on that level, but just walk through it. And you guys will see it as it plays out. Very simple. Because I'm already seeing it, dog. If you're not seeing it right now, I need y'all to see it right here. Because, damn, simple alignment. Alignment and assignments, dog, need to be on point each and every play we line up. If not, we're putting ourselves behind the 8 ball right now. What we doing?
That. So what we doing?
What we doing is shouting out everybody in the chat because we appreciate y'all joining us, giving you guys the breakdown of Shedeur Sanders, Coach Prime, the NBA Finals, and each and everything else that we want to talk about right now, which can be the streaming that's going on outside of the finals. Yeah, we got some fights going on that we're not going to talk about. Anything else you want to discuss on this Good Friday?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out, man, when this last little black gonna go ahead and turn gray like the rest of it. Like, it's just.
Well, if you want to get rid of that, just go ahead and get you some rewind the time and, do like, what I mean, somebody else did.
Hey, ain't this the point of the show where you kind of bend down to read something?
Actually, I was gonna get to it, but first shout out T-Braze 808 Hawaii. Y'all make sure y'all go follow. The link and info is right down there below. Shout out to my girl, get me right. Now she ain't responsible for the sides and stuff. I gotta brush those and get those cut. But right here, he's here. Right here. What? And she told me to tell y'all, I don't have one, but she told me to tell you, if y'all have a little bald spot right there, she can cover that up too. So anybody out there, y'all got something y'all want to cover up, go holler at T-Braze 808 Hawaii.
I will say, man, I'm fortunate in that regard. I got a head full of hair. Now it's starting to retreat, but I ain't got no bald spot nowhere.
No, you good. Head full of hair. My dad got a head full. You know what my dad has right now, honestly? And shout out to him. This is Bohemian side, I guess. This nigga got a ponytail, Unc.
This who? He got this who?
My pop got a ponytail, Unc.
We were about to be 2 for 2.
I said, man, you cold-blooded. You give me hope, though. You give me hope because you got a full head of hair, hairline, everything, right? And he done permed it out and got it combed back into a damn ponytail.
Let me tell you, shout out to your dad.
I said, man, you got to have a long
my uncle Kenneth, I know he ain't finna see this. He down there McGee fixing on the car. He got a nice ponytail. But when that hat fall off,
he got that right here.
It ain't. His ponytail starts here.
Yeah, that's sunroof.
It goes back. It ain't nothing up here.
Oh my God!
So when he walk in the store with that cap on. Oh, you think he iceberg slim? But if he been over that hat fall off,
ain't nothing up there. That sunroof top open.
It is all the way back.
The hell, dog. Well, I know what's going on this weekend is going to be something. I got to get out and get. I got to tell you about last weekend too. Remind me to tell you about last weekend. All right, off the air.
I don't. If you're not going to say it in front of the runners family, if you can't say it in front of them, I don't want to know.
I'm not saying this in front of them. Get that.
You might as well, because once you tell me, I'm going to tell them.
Well, damn.
And we'll get over it.
But make sure you go tell them then that I got a new shirt coming out that's going to have runners on the front or on the back and TMR on the front. Y'all make sure y'all go to unclechico.myshopify.com and go get y'all some. We appreciate y'all supporting us and going to our website and getting y'all some merch out there.
Peep game, Chico.
I was about to say word was they had some people at the camps wearing Uncle Chico merch. Oh, is that Auntie K out there? See you, Auntie's in the building with the Consistency Win shirt on right there. Uncle Chico on the sleeve. She should have showed you the sleeve too, because we got Uncle Chico on the sleeve right there. Much love.
That's what's up. Y'all rock the merch. Y'all send us a picture of it. We're gonna make sure we post it.
Yes,
that's right, Mia. Now he want to censor himself. Now he don't want to tell a story. But the truth is he wants to tell it.
That's right, Mia. You're right. I don't know. Mia know me now. She been rocking with us for a couple years at least.
I mean, look, the bank robber that robbed the bank want to drive back by there. He wants to drive back by there. I want to see what they out there talking. He wants to return to the scene of crime, act like it was him. She gonna want to tell us so bad, y'all. Yeah, damn right. I mean, he say everything else in front of us, stuff he ain't supposed to say. But now what he did last weekend.
Just know what I'm gonna do this weekend is I'm gonna put my toes in some sand and some good ocean water out there. You feel me? That's what I'm gonna do. Hey, let's give some some promo shout outs to some friends. First of all, let's give a shout out to Dr. Juan Bautista. You guys saw him on Prime Parents. Make sure y'all go follow him on all social media platforms. I'm going to have his @ down below on the ticker soon. We appreciate all the support and love. Graphic coming soon.
Please follow him, man. Lots of health advice, lots of just good vibes every day. Huge following and growing, man. Shout out to Dr. Bautista.
Yes, indeed. Also, if you're in the Boulder area, I'm going to tell you about the Boulder Broker Hotel.
Oh, man, you got to just go down Baseline. 31st and Baseline, Boulder Broker right there. It's right there by Williams Village. The dorms cannot miss it. The beautiful Boulder Broker. Make your reservations at theboulderbroker.com. Make them by phone. But when you check in, you make sure you let them know Uncle Neely and that dude that be with him with the braids sent you, and they going to take 20% off of your stay. You can't do it at checkout. I've been down that sheet going to see people try checkout. Like, no.
They be like, he sent me. He right there.
I better try to tell you. I tried to learn you. You better do it before.
I tried to
Stay
learn
Uncle
you.
Neely sent you a check-in. They taking 20% off. Tell us about Denise Smith, man. Get that insurance.
Well, I'll tell you about Denise Smith. Let me put it up here on the screen so y'all can read it and see it. Also, that is Miss Denise Smith, and she wants you to think about the last time you thanked yourself for something. Maybe it was that me time you took last Tuesday, or finally learning Italian. Want to do something you'll really thank yourself for later? Start creating a plan for your financial goals today. State Farm agent Denise Smith is right there in the Denver metro area to help you look at all the things you want to save for, and then build a plan that will set you up for success. The earlier you start planning your goals, the better off you will be. So call State Farm agent Denise Smith in the Denver metro area today. Then thank yourself later. And know, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call Ms. Denise Smith 303-343-3515. New website, DeniseSmithInsurance.com. Yeah, let's go. Y'all know what we about to do, man. We're about to have a great weekend. Y'all gonna see some clips of the show out there. We appreciate you guys. If y'all clip some and share it and tag us in it, hashtag TMR Live, Unc and Chico, whatever you want to do. We appreciate y'all rocking with your dogs. You feel?
Y'all do that. Y'all have a safe weekend out there, man. Be blessed. Hit the merch link. Like, share, subscribe. Turn the notification bells on, because depending on what happens Saturday night, we might go live after the game, or especially Sunday. So y'all get in where you fit in. We in there like swimwear, or in there like booty hair. Because let me tell you about booty hair.
We got to add for booty hair?
In spite of not being in the sun, meaning no spotlight, in spite of having to deal with shit daily, it still finds a way to grow. I need you to be like booty hair and find a way to grow regardless of your circumstances.
Just like that. We're going to be up and about this thing. All my rebel flags, put them up high. Your shockers, put them up high. Your black fist, that's damn right. We're going to be up and about this thing. Peace in the Middle East. Let's go.
Wake up, Captain, drop a super chat now. Morning run go dumb, funniest in town. If you ain't sub yet, sit your ass down. If you ain't sub yet, sit your ass down. Hey, runners, grab your coffee.
I didn't know we was gonna have a booty hair promo or talk like that, but hell,
I tell you what, you can't
made sense.
You can't debate. Oh man, you're right. We forgot super chats. Bam.
Super chats.
We got two super chats. Man, forgot those super chats. Sorry
Hit
about
them
that.
Hit them up,
Steve Maven, AI, $21 super chat. You know we love that number 21 primed out. Family, 2027 recruits matter, but 2026 is the operating table. QB clarity, trenches, tackling, run game, Big 12 toughness. Hype got CU seen, execution gets CU respected. No more waiting. Prove it now. Hey, one thing y'all gonna love, see Maven, about the women's camp. A lady asked Coach Prime. She said, "You know, the Pop-Tart Bowl. There's a real Pop-Tart at the end. What flavor would you prefer?" He said, "With all due respect, our goal ain't the Pop-Tart Bowl. I mean, if we end up there, like we'll be happy, but that ain't our goal. So I ain't talking about no Pop-Tart flavors. Our goal bigger than that. So we got to remember the goals are what you talk about. We don't get no more weight. You got to prove this thing." Another super chat from C Maven AI, $21. OG said it best. Basketball's a game of runs, but a run isn't just points. It stops. It's spacing. It's belief. It's pressure. And time flipping side. Spurs had the lead. Knicks on the run. Man, well said. AI. That's why we call it the morning run. Again, appreciate all super chats. They will be read. My bad for not catching those two until the end, but we're going to always make sure we get them supers in. We appreciate y'all's love.
That's right. Appreciate you, C. Maven. This is a part of the show for sure. You know what I mean? It did not get left out. Appreciate all the super chats and supporting us. Even the comments like this right here. Hold up. I should have read all the way through. Damn.
He does that, man. Like, I say something, he'll make a face like it's just the most outlandish shit he'd have heard. Meanwhile, he talking about, yeah, and P. Diddy was holding it, but it looked like he just had a fist.
I said P. Diddy was walking around, looked like he had a balled up
and I
fist.
was so disappointed. But I can't say something about booty hair grows in the worst of circumstances or be like booty hair. I can't say that.
You could have used something else. You could have said the rose that grew from concrete. Right? Same difference.
Everybody
right?
ain't got concrete in the rose, but everybody got booty hair.
Ugh. You're right, though. You're right. I'm with you when you're
He
right.
thought about it.
Yeah, I'm with you when you're right, dog.
He said, you got a good point there. Everybody do have booty hair.
Ooh, some got more than others too, but hey, you know.
Hey, the worst is when one side get tangled with the other side. And you got to break it apart.
Oh, we going too far, big man.
It'd be like, hey, she gonna be like Velcro.
It's like when your hair tangled or matted up, you try to. That is crazy, dog.
Detangler for booty hair. Is that a thing?
Booty hair detangler coming soon. Facebyjazz.com, right next to the Uncle Neely's beard oil.
with Big Dog Chico face on the bottom.
It'd be like this. There's no other sillier podcast in the world. If there's one, y'all please find it for me and send it to me, dog.
It ain't around here. It ain't around here.
It ain't around there either. So you got to deal with us, and we appreciate y'all. Because anybody else like us, they're on the far east side of the globe in a cave somewhere that you can't get to with no Wi-Fi. All right? So you got to deal with us too.
We're brothers. And we're colors.
Give me the high. Oh, wrong way.
Wrong. You got to.
Matter of fact. Oh.
Yeah, we got.
We got up out here.
Bet my pinky.
Bet my pinky. God damn.